welcome back to Doodle Crew. We're here. We're going to draw. We're going to entertain. Fingers crossed. I hope they're going to entertain. I have no doubt about that. So yeah, here. We're going to do the things. Tonight we are, this one is more of a selfish pull for me. So there is a podcast crew duo that I met at Dragon Con, as we were just talking about Dragon Con, called Your Art Friends, and they did a very fun Your Anime Influences. So tonight we're doing our anime influences. So these are the animes or mangas, etc., that inspired our art growing up and possibly our style. So there is a cool little template that they made, which I will show, but kind of up to each individual artist how you want to go about talking about your influences and what you're going to draw. But Kaycie, we're going to start with you, who you are, where people can find you, and let's talk about anime.
All right, I love anime. Hello, I'm Kaycie of KCD Studios. I am an artist. I am a podcaster. I write stuff. These are things that I do. I am known for my webcomic, Beside You, and it is a romance music comic that takes place in the early 2000s mixtape era. It's great. And I'm also on podcast Animorphs Anonymous and Late Starters, which is a Pokemon tabletop RPG adventure. I do Art Corner. I do kind of various little podcasts here and there. And I draw stuff, and I make stickers and stuff, and this is some of the stuff that I do. And if you want to see it, you can go to my linktr, linktr.ee/KCD Studios, and look at all of the things that I have made with my human hands and face.
Yay! And what anime influences are you bringing us today?
All right, so when I was a baby and I was learning how to draw people, I was looking at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
That's how I learned how to draw people, and that's my gravity-defying hair that makes no sense is a remnant of that. And then this is cheating a little bit because I'm a trash human who can't get my life together. I do feel like I'm kind of manifesting a style change by studying a lot of Arcane. Yeah. So I kind of wanted to do like a combo piece. I don't know if that's like Arcane characters playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, whatever, but we'll see what happens.
I'm so excited. No, I think that's good. I think it literally just says my anime influences. It doesn't say necessarily when you were growing up or whatever. Like, once again, we're Doodle Crew. We can do what we want. What we want. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Notoriously known for really, really correctly proportioned human bodies and hair. So.
Everything makes sense in that show.
Yeah. Hey, if we could solve world problems with a card game, I don't know that I'd be sad.
Imagine if I could just banish my enemies to the Shadow Realm.
Life would be so nice. Amazing. All right, going down. Sarah, over to you.
I'm Sarah Will, and I do comics, and hopefully we'll be doing a podcast later this year. That's my website. It's woefully out of date. I would be updating it on Monday, but I decided to Dungeon Master that day instead. So go ahead and look at it like mid-February, and it'll be updated. And I had an existential crisis when coming up with my anime influences because I thought, like, do I even have a style anymore? I haven't been drawing in so long. And I freaked out for 48 hours. And then I realized, no, you're real dumb. Cowboy Bebop and Inuyasha.
Hell yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So.
Yay. I'm so excited. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop, so influential on little me. And especially at the time because I was not technically good enough to draw like it. So I was just like, how do they do that? It's so good. I love it. All right, Alex, over to you.
Crud. So hi, I'm Alex, and I'm across the internet at Alex and Birds for the most part. If I don't have that handle, then ooh on me, I guess. Way to screw up, you weirdo. Anyways, I'm on a bunch of podcasts. Animorphs Anonymous, Late Starters, that Kaycie already mentioned. I'm also on Dungeons and Draken Beams, an Animorphs D&D podcast. What else? Oh, Horse Girls. I don't know why I forgot that one. It's a supremely educational podcast about horses and teaching people how to be horse girls. And, I do a bunch of other stuff. You can find all of the stuff I do, including like Questmaster, the ones with like M, which is our twice a year stream at Alex and Birds, linktree, linktr.ee/Alex and Birds. It's all there. You can find it all there. So that's where to find me. What do I do? That's hard to say. I just really draw scientifically accurate birds. That's the only thing I can do well, except for really weird work in Doodle crew shows, which I love. So you're asking what my anime influences are, having heard that all I draw is scientifically accurate birds, which I know what you're thinking. That's clearly anime. Mm-hmm. Well, no, this is, I know exactly what I'm going to tell you for this one. And I'm so excited to bullshit you in a manner I haven't gotten to since art school. Here's some animes I like. Pokemon. I'm a basic bitch.
Hell yeah.
This may reveal maybe some things about me. Avatar.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
I just was like looking around. I was like, I didn't bring any props. So I'll just open the book, which has like, great stuff. Great design in here. Epic imagery. So what can you learn? It is poses from animes, you guys. Like the way that they play with like the shape of how things are angled towards the camera, that sort of thing. Like thinking about, because I feel like a lot of times when you think about scientific illustration thing, it's on that 2D plane, right? You're trying to identify the most like interesting parts of the animal that when you see it through a binocular for 30 seconds, you're like, I know what that thing is. But you know what? You can play with that. You can make it cool. So I'm going to take Pokemon and Avatar, and also a third one that I couldn't find the name of. I've been looking for 2 weeks. There was a manga that I used to read that was done all in ink wash, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I had like 15 of the books, and I don't know where they are, and I could not find it through Googling for literally 2 weeks now. I have been trying at random, like ink wash manga, blah, blah, blah. It was like a samurai one. Haven't found it. So there you go. A mystery as well for tonight.
Ooh, okay. Hey, chat. This is your chance. We're gonna crowdsource this from people who know more than we do. I was thinking of like Wolf Cub or something, but I don't remember when that started. But hey, surprise! Not even the Surprise Attack Book Club show. This is a different show, but surprise, we got a Joey. He's here. He made it. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm really going through it, but I'm here.
What a doodle crew with technical issues. Never met her. But yeah, we're happy you're here. Hey, it's your turn to introduce yourself and tell people who you are, where they can find you, and what anime you're going to be using as reference.
Fantastic. Hi, my name's Joey. You can find me everywhere on the interwebs at Slooty Mage. That's Leet Speak, so replace those vowels with numbers. You can also find me on the Older and Dumber podcast. We release content every week. Older, the letter N, Dumber. I'm going to be referencing two influential animes from my past. Gunsmith Cats, which I was more of a manga guy than an anime guy. The anime was very short, but the manga went on for a long time, and I was really into that as a young lad. And then Gurren Lagann, which was Gainax, but all the people that worked on that went on to become Studio Trigger, which is one of my biggest influences today.
Yeah,
yeah.
Studio Trigger's rad.
And I've been playing Elden Ring, so I think I'm going to do Melina.
Ooh. Bean Bandit.
Oops.
Jesse Butts, are you here to say crazy things that nobody understands?
Bean Bandit. He's the man, dude.
Also, King of Tides wants to know, is the manga Vagabond? Does that sound? Yeah. Well, hey, I'm very happy you're here, Joey. I'm excited. I like the way that you. I like the way that I've seen the anime influence in your style, but I like that it's still very much you. So it's gonna be good. Okay, my turn. We did it. We got to me. So yeah, I'm Swan. You can find me. Oh no, I didn't mean to put myself. No, don't do that. Please. Don't do that. Just
do it.
The cat's not even here to help. My God. I'm Swan. You can find me all across the internet at a swan named Emily. I illustrate. I make stickers. I I also do Sketching Shakespeare, which is a little bit on hiatus right now, in addition to Doodle Crew. I also do the podcast in addition. So if you want to listen to me chat with my friends, if you want to hear me guest, I am also on Late Starters coming up in the, if you're caught up, it's now, but if you're getting to it, it's in the 40s when my character shows up. I have also guested on Dungeons and Dracon Beams for our Hork-Bajir Chronicles. I was just re-listening to something, we were talking about that. So that was a heckin' time. Good, bad, all in between. Amazingly well done, just emotional. You can also listen to me read Animorphs for the first time. I'm on the Animorphs Anonymous reading that for the first time for me, which is very exciting and super fun. I also play on Questmaster, Guild of Granddaughters, and Surprise Attack Book Club, which is our very sporadic, all over the place book club that we do and then just drop into all of our other existing show podcast feeds, which is very, very fun. And there should be some of those coming up here this year, so that's exciting. But yeah, I got an Etsy, I got a Patreon if you want to get more of my stickers and stuff. And I'll switch over. Being the absolute basic anime bitch that I am going Sailor Moon and Oh My Goddess. It had to be Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was such a humongous influence on me. And like you said, Joey, I was a huge fan of the manga Oh My Goddess, but I did get into the anime a little bit, which ends up being My Goddess. But no, I think I own almost the whole run of the manga, which is not a small amount of issues. But it was really good. And it was also, so it was goddesses and beautiful art and, unexpected love story, live in the same house type of thing. But then the artist also draws amazing motorcycles, and a bunch of the stories are about fixing up and working on motorcycles. So it felt made specifically for me, which I love. And I think you could probably count at least 10 to 15 episodes of Doodle Crew where I talk about Sailor Moon. So I don't feel like I need to address that one even more. So yeah, I think I was just going to draw a really pretty girl.
Motorcycle.
A really pretty motorcycle. Yep. My favorite thing for all of that manga that I read. Boy, did I just never get better at motorcycles.
Well, that was one of the cool things about Gunsmith Cats too, is he was a big car guy. So he was really good at recreating muscle cars. And
that's awesome. Yeah.
Like Rally's is a Shelby 500 and Bean has like a 70s Mach Mustang, and they're all like perfectly rendered.
People out here doing too much. Yeah, no, like they raced their motorcycles and all their like sport bikes and mini bikes. And so they've got all of these like angles and sidecars and going around and racing them. And I'm just like, it's so much. You're doing so much. Oh, but I loved it. And that so, the whole premise is the main bland white man, it's not white man, but bland man dials an incorrect number and ends up dialing the goddess hotline. And so unexpectedly then has a goddess living with him and her eventual two sisters. So it's very much like, will they, won't they love stuff, which little me just ate up. But it was also like, it had a lot of heart. It had a lot of fun and a lot of hijinks. It reminds me a lot of Tenchi Muyo and Tenchi Universe. So yeah. Good stuff. Older and Dumber, we're going to do whatever we want. I kind of left it open for the artists because I made them do homework and then do this. So the actual drawing can be whatever. Can be your style now, can be fan art, yeah. Do whatever we want.
I like how you say it like you assigned us like insurmountable homework. And I was like, yeah, I Googled like a bunch of times in 2 weeks. Nothing came up. So I just said it when I got it. Like, what a half-assed way to come about this, Emily.
But I feel like just like getting people to draw live and do all of the other stuff required, like there's a big ask. So then to ask you to like also prep stuff on top of that seems a lot.
Nah.
Okay.
I think you nailed it, Em. I think we should do better. Well, I say that mostly me. I said we. That's just to cover my ass. I should do better.
Yeah, one of these days I'll do better, but today's not that day. That's okay. For some reason my tablet's being weird now, so it's all fine. Spoilers though, coming up there is going to be an episode of Doodle Crew where we have done much more homework. So it can be done. It's just not today. Oh, why are you echoing back at me?
Because you've gone into the caverns.
The caves behind my house. Hey, there we go. Okay.
You jaced yourself.
Oh no! Oh no! He follows me. I cannot escape.
He's just such a terrible boy. Sorry for anyone that hasn't
Bellerin?
watched Arcane. No.
No, Hammer Boy.
Hammer Boy.
Yeah.
Stop, Hammer Time.
I was
need
gonna
to kill
say
this kid.
Talus, but I prefer Hammer Boy.
Hammer.
Hammer Boy. Jace Hammer Boy.
Yeah.
The worst.
Okay. The August baby identity. Also, what is up, Groove is for life? Hello. Happy. His mind. Aw, CZ. His mind was toyed with. You are right. And he's a dumb boy.
And
Just
he's
like
a
Jace
dumb
Bellerin. It just goes with the name.
Yeah. Yeah, you're really fighting an uphill battle when your name is Jace.
You guys ever met like anyone named that like in real life?
Jason's, and they tend to be chewing tobacco and drinking a monster.
Just like me.
Oh, okay, yeah, but no, for real. Like, as you said that, I was like, oh no, that's exactly. I was gonna say a skull,
Well,
like chew as well.
hang
But
on. Let's not betray Jason Derulo.
oh, that's true.
Jason Derulo. It's not that. It's Duro. I'm so sorry. I just feel the need to harass him at every moment, every turn.
Yeah, he knows. He knows what he has signed up for in our friendship.
Yeah.
So I need to tell you the struggle that I'm having with the whole Jace thing. So
I wish you would.
Jace and I share AYCE. Okay, so we share like 4 common letters of our first name. So multiple times in the past couple months, I have attempted to type my own name, and I accidentally typed Jace. And then I do play a character named Victor in Late Starters, which is spelled
Yeah,
B-I-C-O-R.
you're in deep.
And the amount of times I've tried to refer to that Victor and I accidentally typed Victor from Arcane is horrifying. It's not a good time for me.
Poor Kaycie, going through it.
I am. Brain rot is real.
JC.
JC.
Jason.
Also Jace
Jason
Bellerin, also bad. Who's Jace Bellerin? I don't know him.
Magic the Gathering. He's one of the
Ah.
planeswalkers.
That's why. I know woefully little about Magic, despite learning how to play it recently.
He's the blue one, and he's literally modified multiple characters' memories.
Oh.
That's nice.
Nothing like the brain scalpel to sour a relationship.
Yeah.
One of his cards is actually Jace the Mind Sculptor. So that gives you any
Ooh.
idea.
Yeah, that paints a very specific picture. One of my favorite things to show up to Doodle Crew, and my body's like, but what if we just didn't draw? It's like,
Yeah, you don't know how to do this actually.
mm-mm.
I love that for us.
Dead.
So good. All right, there we go. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, so, oh, is it still a $50 card? for $550.
Mind Sculptor? No, it's been reprinted a few times.
Mm.
I think it's down now because they recently, I think, have reprinted it twice in 2 recent sets. But for a while, yeah, it was the modern card, so it was up there.
The modern card, huh?
Also, CZ Drop asking the very important questions. Have you all heard of Naruto?
I swear to if you don't freaking stop
Austin,
the
you're not allowed to talk
Naruto.
about Naruto.
I've
until
heard
you
of
finish
Naruto,
looking.
believe it.
Believe it.
Can we ban Austin and still keep the subscription?
I think we might have to.
Time him out.
We should. If he starts going off about Baruto, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Hey, Hunter, are you still in the chat? Hunter and I started Naruto like, I think it's got to be close to 3 years ago now. We're almost done.
Oh my gosh.
We're almost done. Not even, yeah, and it was great.
We only watch it like on road trips and stuff. So like, we'll get
Still though,
through, like,
y'all
10 or 15
drive
episodes.
to like Florida on a fairly regular
Yeah.
basis. Like that's a long time.
It's like 400 plus episodes, I think. So
God.
it's no One Piece, that's for sure.
It's no One Piece.
It's no.
Do not tempt me.
Oh, is it at is the anime or manga at 1,000 episodes?
Over.
It's happy.
It's so many.
So
It was-
many.
It was up there when I tried to watch it and I got to like episode 85 and they introduced the little reindeer and I went, wait a second, they don't have their whole crew yet. They haven't started.
No, they don't get their full crew until like episode 300 or something.
Oh my god.
God.
No, I'm out.
Oh, actually, I think Jimbei doesn't join the crew until like 800. So
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Yeah,
People
there's-
have
This
lives.
is an editing mistake.
I can't remember his name right now, but the football player who really loves Naruto but also loves One Piece, a reel popped up on my Instagram where one of his teammates is talking about like, I tried to get into it the first 50 episodes, blah blah blah, and then like you hear him yelling from like off camera. He's like, "You leave One Piece alone!" Like, it's very good. There's something about a person who is so athletically gifted, but
who's
also
also like a huge nerd.
humongous nerd, like so passionate about it. I love it so much.
That is
It
fantastic.
is wild. There was a Seahawks linebacker that plays Magic, and he's always in like the YouTube Magic creator shows, and like it's always wild seeing like this jacked fucking linebacker and these like kind of dumpy Magic players.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like growing up, there was not a ton of crossover from like my jock group of friends to my nerd group of friends.
Right?
I was one of the few people who did a lot of sports stuff
Bridge
and
the
also
gap.
played video games. And
Yeah, you had. I feel like you had to be like in the artist community to bridge the gap, right?
Yep.
Swan was like the rep we sent between the two groups. She's bilingual.
His name is Jamal Williams, is the football player I was talking about. CZ Drop says there was a UFC fighter called the Style Bender, and when he would win fights, he would weave Naruto signs. Nice. Well, I loved during the Olympics, some of the relay runners or sprinters were doing different. I know one of them did a One Piece pose. One of them definitely did Naruto. So I love it. I love it that it is kind of broadened to all.
Permeated the culture.
Thank you for saying it better.
No, you said it the good way. I had time to sit and think quietly to myself.
Yet, King of Tides. Cannot draw at all yet.
Yeah. Yet, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Israel Adesanya? Adesanya? Okay, so you're saying is close to 1,000, 500 in the first series and 500 in the second, then 250 and still going in Boruto. Austin, do you like Boruto? I've heard nobody speak positively of it.
Oh,
Oh God.
oh boy.
Now we've done it.
Okay. As someone who's not watched any, I have no opinions that I know of.
That I know of.
There's always a chance there's a surprise.
Yeah, that's fair. Way to be coy with your answer, Austin. You said, yes, I do. Was out of control. Words.
Question is, do I actually like this piece or I don't know. It's fine.
You know, I'm giving it a no on mine, but I've decided just to keep going and see what happens.
I abandoned mine.
Ah.
We're doing something else now.
We're
We're doing the
doing
opposite of
something
what I
else.
was doing.
No, that is so valid.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, show.
It's like there's a reason I don't draw in the Yu-Gi-Oh style anymore.
I feel like I tried briefly and I just like could not. I don't know. I don't know why it just never quite vibed for me.
I mean, did you try drawing with the power of friendship?
No, that was probably it. That's probably why I failed.
Did you have to finish the drawing so your sister could get her eye surgery?
Apply the handbrake, you dumb
Freaking
broad.
dumb broad.
I like how the abridged series is more famous than the actual series.
It was just so good.
It's so good. Oh my god. Should draw Bandit Keith. In America, that Elon Musk really knows what he's talking about. And he's not even American. Anyway.
The Bridge series was so good.
It was.
When did that debut?
Oh god,
Do you
100
remember?
years ago.
Yeah, long.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I was there, Gandalf.
Dude,
Oh my
do not
gosh.
quote the old text at me.
The number of times students that I have or we're talking about anime and learning about technique and stuff will like, do you know this super old anime? And I'm like, just don't
Oh.
finish that sentence.
Careful what you say, kid.
Just tell me the anime that you want to reference and it'll all be fine. Super old anime. You don't know what it was like. You don't know how many shady websites I went to just trying to figure out what something was.
Oh, for real. And then like there is like an aspect of joy to that though, of like the animes that you'd get in a DVD from your friend that had no markings on it, but then would be like the most beautiful art ever.
Yeah.
But it would all be like dubbed. So then they'd be like, what's it called? And you'd be like, I don't know.
Looks wistfully into the middle distance.
I just had that experience and then it was over.
Well, her name was Sakura. That narrow it down.
His name was Sasuke.
There was a magic thing and they turned into something and you know the one.
Oh
I
gosh.
think they were in high school.
I think they were in high school.
Uh,
One of them was wearing a skirt.
oh gosh.
I feel like high school or big robots. Either of those would only like narrow it down by like 10%.
And then there's
school.
Full Metal
Yeah, you know, the robot one.
Thank you, Vic. We love you.
Hi, Nick. You're my friend.
You're my friend.
Well, that's the thing too. Even just okay, so you narrow it down to Gundam. There's
Sure.
what 10 different series of Gundam, like
Minimum.
and
Minimum
then
10.
it's like and you got Macross, you got all the just so many mechs.
Yeah.
I did really like Gundam though. I liked Gundam Wing. That was the big one that I followed.
I just got Gundam and Evangelion mixed up.
Mm.
I've never seen it.
Evangelion's the really sad one.
Yeah, Gundam Wing was way more like the political machinations and less mental turmoil.
Political machinations.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it shouldn't have been as fun as it. Like, there's also big fighty robots, and they're definitely
Sure,
piloted
sure.
by children. But I don't know. Yeah, there was a lot of politics stuff that I don't know that I paid a lot of attention to. I was just like, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's got really catchy music.
But it's Bernifer.
There's
What's the
Burf.
matter for?
Sold. On what? I don't know.
Pants.
I guess there's something to be said about the anime that tells you exactly what it's about in the title, and the title is like 3 sentences long.
Yeah.
They did that at first, but now I kind of like it because I know what I'm getting into.
What was the one? God, was it Yuri on Ice with the?
I love Yuri on Ice.
It had such a good soundtrack.
Oh my god. It's such a good show, and I'm so mad it's canceled forever. Like,
Where's Randall? I know he watched all of it, probably. I feel like all of
love
it.
that show so much. I watch it when I feel sad.
Oh,
It always picks me up.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring it down.
No, it's so happy and hopeful, and it's about overcoming obstacles, and it's pretty low stakes, and like it's cute and it's romantic. I love it. I love it.
yeah. I feel like I should have watched more low stakes ones than I did.
You were watching the political thriller known as
Full
Gundam.
Metal Alchemist
God.
and shit.
It was all about war and like refugees and like you know
Yeah.
because these cities would get destroyed and all these people would have to leave and evacuate and like oh my gosh. And then in Sailor Moon, like there were lighthearted stuff, but it was always building up to like, oh look, in this episode all of the scouts die. Like, okay, that's cool. I'm sure that's fine.
Even
They're gonna be okay.
Yeah, spoilers, they were okay. Mostly okay.
They don't have lasting mental trauma.
Yeah.
Well, you know, mental trauma is different.
The thing that messed me up as a kid was I think it was like the second season of Digimon when you had like spoilers for Digimon, like
Yeah,
the
get
big
ready to
bad
get
who was
spoiled,
like
guys.
yeah, the bad guy was like he realized that Digimon wasn't actually a game; it was like real life. So he had like an Ender's Game moment, and he like completely changed his character arc and everything because he was so horrified at what he had done.
Oh,
Yeah. They're not just data.
They're babies.
They're
I mean,
babies.
good for him for growing as a character.
Yeah,
that is good for him.
turned into a sweet boy.
Sweet, innocent boy.
Hi there, Ken here. Good man.
Austin says if he was a Sailor Scout, he'd be Sailor Kepler 22B.
Nerd.
Thank you, Austin.
What does that mean?
It's got to be a star or an astronomical body, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Austin, so it could just be like a Star Wars reference. I don't really know.
I don't think it's a Star Wars reference.
Kepler's it's like the planet that's like just outside of our solar system, I think. I think it's like Pluto sized. I don't know.
I don't
I don't
trust
know.
it. I don't
My
trust it.
space
I
consultant isn't here currently.
listen, Kaycie, there's no realm in which I think you are incorrect. What I
could be.
think though is that Austin has ulterior motives for picking that.
Okay.
So take it back. I'd be Sailor Moon Queen.
Nerd.
Yeah, you would, bud. Yeah, you would.
Oh,
I
boy.
want to see that.
Have you heard of this super old anime, Dragon Ball?
Oh, Dragon Ball.
I just heard that the announcer guy just passed.
Oh,
Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon
that
Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
the voice of my childhood.
Seriously. I will admit, when Toriyama passed away, like that was, I was like,
big
oh,
sad. Yeah, man.
yeah.
He was young too.
Those are the, like, they get me more and more. So I'm just like, oh no, that's not when this is supposed to happen.
Right.
Hey, wait.
I'm almost that old. Hold on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Halfway there. It's fine. It's all fine, guys. It's fine. I don't know if this anatomy is correct, but I'm really tempted to just.
It's anime, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You would look at the fucking wacky proportions that the Sailor Moon characters had. Like those legs. My goodness. That's not how humans work.
Nope.
Thank God that you had this skirt on, or else those would have went to your neck.
Yeah. There had to be something there to stop them. Oh goodness. Okay. All right.
I like the implication that the neck was only evolved to stop the legs.
Okay. I think I like this.
That's
I
not an
really
angle
don't know.
that makes any sense.
Boy, I'm having a weird time with this one. I don't know if I like it or not. It's fine. Oh, hey, you know what? Let's feel real bad. Let's flip the canvas and see what we
Oh
think.
hell!
Oh, don't do that.
I'm putting raw.
Dude.
I really showed up and said, "Hey, I'm gonna have a bad time." Oh, I might like it better from this way. I don't know. It's fine.
All right, let's see.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's
It's fine.
gear. Everybody likes a gear.
Kaycie, are you just like slow rapping to yourself?
Austin, he's ghost taking over my body, dropping some sick raps or whatever.
Yes.
Some bars. It's
Yeah.
bars, I believe,
Bars,
is the
bars. Okay. Yeah.
The vernacular.
the vernacular, the southern vernacular.
All right.
Oops.
There. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Oopsie
fine.
poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
all
fine.
gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Let's give him some
Gonna
cool
have a good
tattoos.
time.
What the Jesus Christ was that? Probably one of my favorite internet stims.
It's
We're
a
all
good
gonna
one.
Be safe, and we're all gonna have a good time. What the Jesus Christ was that?
What's
Oh,
it from?
it's a guy playing. I want to say some sort of horror video game. I don't know if it's horror. It felt a little bit like Portal, but it was very much the like they were just running down like industrial stairs. And if,
Portal.
Hmm?
Spooky Portal.
Spooky Portal. I don't play any like even close to scary games, so I have no idea. But I feel like there was like a weird like creature that went as soon as your light hit it, and I was like, and I'm out, and I don't, nope,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Man, so my TikTok algorithm is in large portion, until Arcane happened, it was in large portion just clips from the dinosaur horror game where they imported all the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. And so like I liked one of them because the Spinosaurus showed up and it played the cell phone Kirby Paint and Tile Plus and Westgate theme. And I was like, genius. So I liked that. And then my whole algorithm was like, here are horror games. So like they have one like that where when you hit the Indominus Rex, if you hit it with your light, it freezes and it looks so derpy. But then the second you turn, you're dead.
Oh.
Yeah. It's creepy.
Alex, are you gonna play that that samurai dinosaur game that's coming out?
Yes, well, I say yes. With what time? With what audacity? I have to say
Exactly.
that. Yeah, but I'd like to.
We can stream it and then
Yeah, if we make it work,
make it a
We'll
podcast.
do it. Well, you know, you say that in joke, but
That's
Yeah.
how it works.
That's how we do.
how it works.
I had one of the students recently ask me if I was playing Baldur's Gate, and I was like, okay, so
Let me
I
tell
would love
ya.
to. I would very, very, very much love to, but I have to maintain a life and a job, and I don't have the self-control to do that and play Baldur's Gate. So no.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, to be a child with the time to do these things.
Yeah. Spooky Portal, the game. TM. Yes. Can't say that on Twitch. What can I say, Austin? Tits on stream? I'm not afraid of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
have we done a round robin check that no one is showing their hips today on stream?
Oh my
How
god.
crazy is that?
That's absolutely redonk.
Wild.
Joey, did you see that thing that was coming out? I forget where I saw the article, probably on TikTok.
What happened? Did somebody do an accidental sexy again?
No, this seems like it's targeted towards the VTubers and how their character models have to have their hips covered.
Okay.
And it's just it's wacky. I'm
I feel like
okay.
flesh tubers had something to do with that.
Uh,
They're like,
Flesh
butts on games on butts is our domain. I better not see any of these cat girls doing it.
Oh my god, the internet wars though, with like the butt streamers and the cat girls and then the ASMR people just over in the corner making little like mouth sounds. Sorry, it's nothing against the ASMR people. It is not my jam, but I love it if it is yours. That's awesome. I don't know. That's one that just never quite landed for me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I tried it. I didn't get any fantastic sensations. People are like, nah, it like tickles your ears and you go crazy. Brother, it's not there. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah. Damn, Jesse Butts. Says ASMR, dirty talk for boring people. Shots fired. Shots fired in the internet war. Yeah, I think it's also partially I don't like a ton of like mouth sounds, so like chewing and slurping and stuff. So I'm just like, I don't like that to begin with, and no, thank you. But even like the nails, like when they run the nails on packaging, I'm just like, no. So not my vibe.
I like when people make food and you can hear like the frosting being piped, but only like food sounds. I'm like, yes, I want to eat that. But if it's like someone eating that food and you hear the sounds, then I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I don't like
But that's like, I feel like if you're like reacting to the sounds of like the icing, like piping coming out, that kind of stuff, it's more of a like, all right, my body's getting ready to eat some cake, and like it's different.
Yeah.
I didn't know I liked that until Pokemon released like a set of 3 or 4 videos where it was just this guy who's really good at making food, and he's like, watch me make these Pokemon food while they animate Psyduck and Pikachu in the background being cute. And I'm like, you got me.
All right, I'm in.
Sold.
Once in a while, my Venn diagram just hits so hard. Austin is the Southern Vagabond, which just made me think of the Vengabus.
I'm so glad you said that because I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. In my head, I was already.
We have determined that the brain cell is shared.
It is. This is our brain cell.
I've got something to tell you. I've got an emotion.
This is not segue at all, but it was a thing I was thinking of, so I'm going to say it because that's how this works. But I recently watched for the very first time the first season of One Punch Man, and I will absolutely admit that I am living in the shame of I judged it on the one image of Saitama where he maybe doesn't look as cool as he does in other parts of the show and didn't give it a chance, and that's on me. Season 1 is phenomenal.
Yeah, I've really been thinking about going back and watching it because I was like, I had met this one fan at a show that was just like talking my ear off about it, and it's like, okay, I don't know if I need this in my life. As that's off to happen at a show with an excessively excited fan.
Yes.
But seeing more recent stuff come out from it and like different things, I'm like interested in it. I definitely want to check it out at some point.
And I got some of the backstory with the person I was watching it with. And there is like the adaptation process and the people who worked on it was very much we're doing this because we super love it. And you can tell, like, not to say, like, this is the funny thing of, I can think of very few animes where the majority of the animators don't really show up for what's happening. But this one, like, there's a lot of joy. There's a lot of energy. There's so many nods to other animes. Only the ones I knew that I'm picking up on. And I can't imagine how many others are in there that I've just beyond my knowledge. But it was fun. It was lighthearted. Like it made me laugh out loud multiple times, which I was not expecting. So I can confidently recommend that one. I think the first season is only maybe like 12 or 13 episodes. So.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Give
me something I can watch in a day.
Consumable. I did it. Yeah. That's where I live with a lot of this stuff. I was like, no, I needed to not consume the next year of my life because I won't finish it. So yeah, so that one is I can highly recommend that one because it was a really good time.
I have to go back and like finish it because it was one of those shows that I watched and then I broke up with someone and then I was like, I can't watch this show because it reminds me of this person. And I'm finally well past that point, and now I'm just having that itch of what happens next. I need to know.
I have heard that season 2 is not quite as strong, which is one of those where I'm like, yeah, but that's going to be that was going to be hard even if season 2 is phenomenal because season 1 is that good. So I have not watched season 2 yet. We switched over, and this is I have not finished it yet, so no spoilers, but I am 2 episodes away from finishing Madoka Magica. Which, yep, and I don't want to say anything more about it because I don't want to risk spoiling it. If you've not watched that, wow, that's a ride that you should take. Is also all I'll say. So yeah, I'm slowly playing catch up on stuff that I should have watched a long time ago, and I'm now making time for.
That's what I'm surprised Randall didn't force you to watch at some point.
Yeah. Oh, he did show me one though, and I've always meant to go back and watch more of it. Called Orphan. I want to say that one is gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a list of anime I'm very thankful that Randall introduced me to. On there.
Yeah, I need to watch more of that one. Oh, Jesse Butts lost the Roku in the divorce and haven't been able to get back into my streaming services. Oh, that's rough, buddy.
That is rough, buddy.
Okay, but also can I put 2 members who are on stream right now with me kind of on blast in the best way?
Mm-hmm.
So for Christmas, I was gifted a cameo by one Dante Bosco himself. And he said the thing. He not only said my name, but he also said the thing. He said, "That's rough, buddy," amongst a lot of other amazing things. And it was a goddamn delight. And I have watched it so many times.
The only line I think I would want from him, honestly.
It is really great. I was like, oh my god, Tim, he said my name. Yeah. So
That was such a delight.
I lost my shit so hard that day.
I get so pleased when these things work out so well.
Austin, you know this is live on the internet for people to read, right? Like, hey, you do you. Just know that other people can see this.
It's like I just don't know that he knows what the internet is. Just not convinced fully. Between this and the Cameron thing.
The leash.
The leash. Yeah, keep me on a leash. Austin, we're live.
Buddy. He was Rufio. Yes. I was gonna say I'd want him to say bangarang, not like
yeah, dude.
lead with that. Austin, lead with that.
Austin, lead with that. Now you're getting life advice, dude.
Like if you ever see him at a show, don't just go up to him and be like, "Will you crow at me?" Like, because that's a harder sell.
Not convinced he wouldn't do it though.
Correct.
Oh no, he'd absolutely do it.
Yeah.
You just got to go for the bangarang first. Then he knows. That's like the code.
Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like that leads one into the other.
Yeah, because then he's like, oh, this guy knows I'm Rufio. And then he can be like, hey, you crow? Hell yeah, dude.
Slides the $10 bill across the table. Oh my god. Oh, hello, Songheart. It says I bought crow food so I can befriend the crows in my backyard. Yes.
Nice.
All food is crow food. All weapons are crow weapons. All things are crow things. Sorry, I got lost in that. I was going to say, if you try hard enough. I just decided to never finish that sentence.
Nope, I liked it.
I'm here and I speak for the crows legally.
I mean, that I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I can't believe I didn't know until recently you also speak for the pigeons.
I sure do. So I didn't realize. Okay, to backtrack for people who weren't there, we were playing a D&D game, and mid-game, I just picked one of my pigeons up and just kept going because for me, it's like not a rare occurrence. And then there were multiple people on the call that were like, "What the fuck are you holding right now? What are you doing?" And yeah, so I forget that people don't know that, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yes, my bird. Let's keep going.
This is not my bird.
This is just a bird I found. They're free in the park. You can just take one.
You can just take them.
No one will stop you.
My favorite is when I was house sitting at your house and was on a video call with the trash pandas, and Steph all of a sudden just stopped. She's like, "Swan, is that a bird? Is that a pigeon?" And I was like, "Yes." She's like, "What?" It's like, "Yes, there are many. I am in their home."
There are many pigeon.
There are many pigeon. They're everywhere. Yeah, I forget. Like, I feel like I'm always like, everybody knows I have birds. And then sometimes people don't.
Well, is it just pigeons?
So no, it's not. And I've had various other birds. Right now, the only other one only other species I have is just like a little budgie. But I've had other species throughout the years that I've kept. I had a starling for a really long time who, if you listen to some of our earlier Horse Girl episodes, he would help me with the outros against my will. So it was a loud time.
He was a baby.
He was a little baby. Yeah, they're so much fun. I love birds.
Birds are good.
Birds are great. Gotta love them. You have to love them or they will torture you.
I would have loved Nye. I opened my heart to him and he rejected me. But it's fine. Wilcox liked me, and that's what mattered more.
Good. I'm shipping her up to your house because she's been driving me insane this week.
I would be so curious to see how her and Vera would interact.
So we've done that. I say we, Emily and I, in my head, because Emily is always with me in my head, have taken the birds over to see friends with cats before. And most of the time, the cats are too nervous because they're like, this bird is big, though. Like, they walk up to it and
This
they're
bird
like,
is big.
This is a
like,
big
I
one.
I didn't expect this. I mean, Vera has an edge, though, right? Because she was an outside cat. So
She was an outside cat.
she has a bit of an edge to it. But also the largest pigeon I have, and the first one I got, he lived in my house when I still lived with people who had cats. And he would put his wing under the door so the cats would push the door open and then he would attack them and they'd leave because they'd be like, oh my God, I'm being attacked. And then he'd go and he'd sit on the top of the shower rod in the bathroom. And when he would hear people coming up past the bathroom door, he'd fly out at their heads. And this was how he entertained himself. He's calmed down some in his old age. Thank God. Birds are menaces.
It was extra funny to me because said bird that did not accept my love would join me downstairs when I would go down to work on the computer and everything. But he does not fly down. He just hops down. So you just hear these little like claw plops down the stairs as he's coming up. Like, this is the most adorably menacing thing I've ever heard. Yep. I was like,
That's
okay.
the next sticker. Adorably menacing.
Yep.
It's like a horror movie that's happening in super slow motion in front of you, and it's not like that scary.
Oh yeah, I could absolutely outrun him if I needed to.
Oh, easy.
It was very funny to me.
Yeah, they're menaces, those birds.
I like that. I like when Nye eats too many peanuts.
Oh my God. So when Kaycie came over one time, we were feeding Nye peanuts for fun, and he ate so many and his crop was so full that he lost full mobility of his head and just had to sit there with his head fully up for a while. I was like, yeah, that tracks.
Like, is he okay?
I don't know.
I'm not a smart
This
man.
is a decision he made. He has to live with it.
He has to live with the consequences of his own actions for sure.
Oh God.
Yeah. He hasn't done it since, so maybe he learned something.
He was like, this is too many peanuts.
I've found my limit. All right. Things are happening. I'm not going to say sticking with this was the right decision, but it wasn't as wrong as I thought.
Okay.
But I want to see.
That seems like a win.
I should probably get
I can move it closer. Will that help?
I want to see.
It's a.
I wish to see the baby.
Fuck. Listen, there's no way to know where the camera is. I say, I'm an idiot.
Oh no! And then when it gets closer, it gets
Fuck.
darker.
Yeah, that's the only problem I'm having.
It's a bird.
Barb.
It's a bird. It's so
Bird.
cute. I love it.
Eventually, it'll be a recognizable species of Pokemon. But not yet.
But it is not this time.
But it is not this day. One day I'll figure out how to work a camera, but again, it is not this day.
Mm-mm. And I say nay.
Nay, good sir.
We are but men. Y'all, if you're not tuning in for Art Corner, you are missing the karaoke sing along of your dreams.
No one
No
asked.
one wanted.
Nope. That's why I say it's from your dreams, because it makes no sense. There's no segue. And sometimes we don't even sing the words. We just make sounds.
Yeah. And then sometimes there will be a segue with a series of words, but we will all hit different songs that have the same
Yes.
lyrics to them. So
It's my favorite.
kind of, yeah, it's a little bit of like, I don't know. I want to call it like karaoke assault kind of a thing.
Yeah. Surprise attack karaoke.
Surprise attack karaoke. There we go.
We're on brand.
For
I-
real.
I could be convinced. I was practicing
It's-
karaoke songs in the car today.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Also, speaking of karaoke is a perfect segue, because I started to read this message and there's only one way to read it, because it starts when I was younger. And I was like, when I was a young boy. We had a parakeet named Peppy that sang the Andy Griffith theme song and said Roll Tide.
I'm not surprised that it said Roll Tide. There's nothing about that. Knowing you and knowing you, that's the exact right word. I am not at all surprised by that. I love it. I'm just not surprised by it. That's so good.
Also, what up, May? Hello, hello.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can draw wing feathers. We know what those look like. Mm.
Also, Jesse Butts, why? Why just mouth sounds?
Mouth sounds.
Which, once again, another internet brain worm that I have is the adorable animations with all of the animals
Yes.
that I love. And it is the chipmunk at the grocery store checking out, and the person ringing him out says, "Would you like paper or plastic?" And he just goes, "Mouth." And then makes really intense eye contact and then just shoves it all in his face. And it's amazing. If you've not watched that, I highly recommend that one. It's a good time.
It's Natural Habitat Shorts.
Thank you.
Aw.
Mouth.
More pancake for me.
We also already talked about Neil Cicerega.
Neil Cicerega.
Yeah. And he has an album called Mouth Sounds.
He does. That's right.
Coming
Oh,
back
wow.
around.
Wow.
That was good. No, that's a good.
Such a good pull.
Yeah.
He helped make the Potter Puppet Pals from back in the fucking day.
Speaking of the old internet.
Yeah. I was there when the texts were written.
That's like the earliest YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Sure is.
So long ago.
It was so long ago. I love all of the things that are like, when we all get to like the nursing home, the retirement home, and it's just the like quotes of like Potter Puppet Pals, and then like, "That's nice, dear. Okay, grandma."
Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed.
When there's too much drama at school, all you gotta do is walk away. Hey.
Us at lunch, the nursing home. There I was, barbecue sauce on my titties.
Look at all those chickens.
We'll be driving to someone's funeral. Road work ahead. I sure hope it does.
Fucking did that today. Oh, I cannot not do it when I see a sign.
No, it's one of those weird fey contracts that I've made that now anytime I see it, I have to either say it out loud or think it really, really hard.
Yep. Oops.
Murder. Judas. No.
So good. Vine was so good.
It really was. Only Alex is a dad. Austin, you know this.
Dad.
You have met her, the pride, her son.
Mm-hmm.
You know him.
You do? He was just on Horse Talk recently.
It was so much fun.
Oh my God. Okay, not to plug other shows, but I'm here and we're talking about it. The next Horse Talk, which is our Horse Girls Patreon content that's going to drop, is possibly the best trajectory journey I've ever been on in my whole life. I can't wait for everybody to hear it.
Oh, Austin, great question. So he said, "What's Horse Talk?" But I want to know how can one consume said Horse Talk?
One can go to singlethoughtconnection.com, and that'll take you to where you can find our Patreon. You can also go to horsegirls.club. I think those are the ones that link to our Patreon. The other ones go to our merch, but those are ways to find it. But it's the Horse Girls Patreon, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good if I say so myself.
I like the metal horses in the barn.
I do.
Metal Horses in the Barn.
Oh my gosh, Metal Horses in the Barn popped into my head the other day. We weren't even talking. Like I was away somewhere else, and I was like, "Horses in the barn." I was like, "Oh no!"
Meriden.
I love that for you, Em.
Yeah. Austin, what swears are you saying now? It's
Got censored.
he did get censored.
Dang, Austin, you got censored. Wow.
No, it's funny. I think that was one of my favorite parts that we would do in Surprise Attack Book Club, where we would just pull from the other intros that we would do, because in those moments I'm just like, yeah, this is what my brain tells me I need to do at the beginning of an episode.
I loved it. I also love that, like, it really showed like how if we didn't do our own intros, like if we weren't that person and you tried to throw it to somebody, they'd be like, I don't know how to start the show. Oh no.
Yep.
Hand too big.
Hands too big.
Gonna need you to wrangle that hand in.
Got yowie hands.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I went to Seinfeld. She had man hands. That was a deep cut.
That's incredible.
Right there with you, Jerry.
Oh no, I've lost all my pencils. My spoon is too big. Not the pencils.
Yeah, Don Hertzfeldt and Rejected Cartoons was so much a part of my college years that when I interacted with other people who didn't have that experience, I was like, no, come on, my spoon is too big. And they're looking at me like, no.
What
like-
spoon?
What's oh no.
I've made a fool of myself.
I've made a critical error.
Track.
They've made a fool of themselves. They should know about the spoon.
They should. Should have known. Let's go.
So cool.
I just want to. Oh no. Okay. No. I did a bad thing. No. There it is.
Like,
Okay.
how bad though?
Small bad. Not
okay.
bad. Not bad.
Not
at
a
all.
strong dad.
Not a strong dad. I just listened to a podcast episode talking about Homestar Runner, and I was like, oh.
Got an email hoping it's from a female.
I have blue hair for no reason. You're having a stroke. Yeah. This is also a thing that I feel like we get asked a lot on Art Corner. Just be like, you guys okay? Is there a gas leak in each of your individual homes?
We've genuinely been asked multiple times if there are gas leaks in our homes.
Yeah.
Which means we're doing something right?
We're absolutely doing something right. I think there's a country song about that.
Is it the one about peaches in a can?
I sang that song today
Why?
because it's on my karaoke practice CD
Hell
in
yeah.
my
Okay. There are two wolves inside of me. One of them that desperately wants to know more about your karaoke habits now that I know there's a CD, a mix, and everything. And one that wants us to never acknowledge it directly and it to keep coming up organically within the conversation until I know everything about it.
Sophie's choice.
Never mind. I'm not going to talk about Sophie's choice. How old is this CD? I'm just going to ask. How old is this CD?
I recently made a new one because my old one started to skip. So I picked new songs because I don't have to practice the old ones as much anymore because I'm pretty good at those. So then I put new ones on the new CD. So 3 months old?
Okay. Pretty new. So like what kind of, other than peaches in a can, like what kind of songs are we talking about here?
Peaches.
Cyndi Lauper, Harry Nilsson, The Violent Femmes, Tom Petty are the big contenders.
Incredible.
I really want to do Renegade by Styx.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not quite there yet.
Aw.
I think I could do it, but I like psych myself out because there are certain parts that like I know if I saw the words on the screen, I'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm trying to think of the words by myself, I'm like, that part's still hard.
Yeah,
I could see that.
I get that. Yeah, so I'm hearing ice cream social and karaoke night.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. But not on a cruise ship.
No.
No.
Well,
No.
listen, I'm not above celebrating free ice cream because potentially they ran out of morgue room. Not above it. Beggars can't be choosers.
It's not like the bodies touched the ice cream.
No, specifically they can't.
Now kiss. Now kiss. Sorry, the way you said the body's touched, I'm just like, ooh.
Bodies touch the cream. Let the body.
Make that ice cream.
Sprinkles. Oh my gosh.
Joey, the one thing you missed from before the streams you got onto the stream was I just got an ice cream maker.
Okay. We're not letting the bodies touch the ice cream.
Right.
Only our bodies.
Nice.
Yeah, only the living.
Only the
touch the
living.
Yes. Which, if you're heading down to Pittsburgh is a distinction you need to make. Notoriously undead metropolis.
It's the undead capital of the world, might say.
Yeah, I would have said Atlanta, but I appreciate this. Proves how little I know about zombies.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I will never forgive you. All right. I made this choice. I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still
don't have
working
to,
on this,
Em.
even though I don't know it. I don't like it, but I'm still going. It's fine.
Whoa.
You don't have to like it, I guess. You can.
I guess. It's true. I don't have to.
Some of the best work I make is stuff I hate. That's what you need to live as an artist.
Yeah.
Don't crop. Don't crop. Yeah, clipping mask. Thank you. Now we move on to color, which I'm not confident about at all.
I mean, you don't have to be confident about it. You just have to try.
I just have to try.
I stole the color palette from one of my images.
Good. I could do that, I suppose. Good, Veronica.
Good, Veronica.
Speaking of an earworm that is so specifically just for us. Amazing.
The amount of people that have started watching the show Heartland recently, though.
And what do they think?
It's not good, is the consensus. But some of them are like, it's not good, I can't stop. And others are like, it's not good, I'm trying so hard. Let that inform you, I guess.
You said it's still going? Like,
Oh, yeah, it's on like season 19 or some shit.
that's insane to me.
Mm-hmm. It's too many seasons.
Yeah.
But like also I think about the fact that like Amber Marshall, who plays Amy, yeah, Green Arrow does show up in Heartland. Amber Marshall, who plays Amy, has been employed by that show for like 2 decades at this point.
Oh.
I know. It's wild to me. I'm like, I don't think she can do like we have to keep it going because I don't know that she can survive on any other shows.
No.
Like, and
Wait.
she's done like what's the Hallmark there we go, Hallmark Channel romance. Thank you. Jesus.
Isn't Amy like a kid though?
I mean, in season 1, yeah.
Oh, so she just like ages up with the show.
Yeah. They don't keep her the same age. She
I was gonna
gets
say,
older.
I want them to in real time so that she's just now you've watched her age 20 years and she's still, 14.
Oh my God. That would be the longest year of anyone's life, filling 19 season with horse problems. and then finally we get to season 20 and they're like, happy 15th birthday, Amy.
It's like soap operas.
Yes.
Yes.
Operas for like decades.
Oh,
And like
it's just wild. Like, can you imagine having a job like that for like 2 decades?
I guess if you like the character, and I don't know, I feel like I would need a change at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
you
Also,
just become that character.
yeah. Say where does Amy end and she begin?
That's the
no.
thing. I don't know. And like in some interviews, like it sounds like she lived or still lives like right next door to the set. So she just rides her horses over every morning. So like I feel like maybe there is no line between Amy and Amber.
Oh no.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
Austin
too
said
afraid to ask.
Ash Ketchum had a pretty long year, and once again my garbage brain went, I lost something once. And that's how that was said in my head. But yes, Austin, you're correct. He did have a very long year.
Yeah, when he was in that coma.
Yeah,
Does
his
that mean
year
the
has
new
been
stuff-
as long as possible.
Does that mean the new stuff, like the Alola on, is after the coma?
I
like
think
the-
so.
It's good to know he survived a coma.
Yeah, like
He's a
what is
fighter.
his survival rate on comas? Just real quick.
Get this in the
Let me
chat.
see if AI will tell us.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds so
If
threatening.
you're experiencing a coma, you're dead. Thank you.
Call AI.
AI
Call-
told me that decapitation is only sometimes deadly.
True. I mean, true. But like internal decapitation.
Oh God.
You should specify.
Oh goodness.
Oops.
So were we looking up survival rate or?
I think like how often do you wake up from a coma? If you're in a coma, how often do you come out of it? I just didn't want to move forward.
This Doodle crew took a turn.
Grim.
Hey, we're like that unexpected part of the anime where all of a sudden it gets really serious, and you're like, "Oh no, you got serious plotline in my kids anime."
Did a main character just die?
I just didn't want to say something inaccurate in regards to comas.
Well, AI says that most people do wake up from a coma, with a majority coming out within a few days or weeks.
Okay.
There you go.
What if I don't believe it though?
I don't think I do believe it.
You'd be like, you fucking lying to me, AI?
Again, AI.
You would never do that, AI.
That it was not that high.
Oh, Ash Ketchum.
A study of people in comas in the US and the UK found that 54% of patients died, 55% survived with poor outcomes, and 31 survived with good outcomes.
Wait a minute.
That's some numbers. Those
50,
are numbers.
30 is not. That's,
Those are definitely numbers that could be a study.
Was it like
15?
Oh, 15. I was like, the math ain't math. 15. That works better. Okay. Boy, that first one was a lot more upbeat and like positive. The second one was like, yeah, no, it's not good.
Most people
yeah,
survive.
yeah,
Just
dog is
kidding.
bad. All right, so Ash Ketchum beat the odds.
Yep.
Good for him.
Very best.
Yeah, he's like no one ever was at comas, at Pokemon. Does it all.
Undefeated coma champion.
That's right.
Oh no.
So bad.
Oh my God.
And they want to ban people's hips. Ridiculous.
Oh.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, that long nap that we take, Austin. Oh no, says I haven't played the coma region yet.
Oh no, we're all going to hell.
It's just Jigglypuffs. That's all there is.
Next
That's
season
how they
on
keep you in the
linktr.
coma.
It's with Jigglypuff.
Yeah, they
There's
keep
one
singing to you.
Chansey just going around and checking on.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Their siren song.
Can't resist.
Oh my goodness.
Man, Jigglypuff probably would be like the most popular Pokemon though because of like sleep aid and that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. Austin, are you writing weird fanfic in the chat?
Again?
Always.
Oh man. We got to get him on a leash.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's more fun when he's here to be upset by it or when he can't defend himself.
Bully your friends.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh no. Jesse but said platonic BDSM? Question mark. I mean, he keeps coming back, so
Yeah. That is true.
Oops. Fuck.
Austin, I'm not reading that. Just
You're
want
not
you
reading
to
that?
stop saying weird shit all the time.
Austin, that's like four references deep, and everyone's just gonna think that you're saying really, really gross stuff, which you kind of are.
Oh no.
Ugh.
I can't with this guy.
Great, now you've isolated Kaycie. What did I do on that wing? What is happening?
I don't know what's happening.
No one does.
I just don't. I do like this brush though. It's not my normal brush, but I like it. Bringing in some milk tank grossness here, and I'm not here for it.
Milk?
What?
And awesome. Don't move.
I don't want to know. I don't know what those two are bonding over right now in the chat, but I'd like to be left out.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Ew.
So, y'all watching the VOD or the video afterwards, this is why you gotta be here live to bond with your new friends.
Yep.
Let me do it. There's a filter for this. Inner glow. Let's do it.
Oh, I thought you meant the chat. Like, I'm gonna take them out. Here's a filter for this. I'll have it handled in 5 minutes.
Kaycie, I'd give you moderator privileges in a heartbeat.
Oh shit. Oh, you're Dodge. Yeah. That bitch has hex tech.
Give her hex tech. Bitches love hex tech.
It's me. I'm bitches.
Not wrong. You're not wrong. Wouldn't you want a shiny blue marble that was magical?
I would.
Oh my god! When I was watching Jinx play with it in the bar and like put it in her drink, I was like, "It's me. It's just me." Like the disrespect. Like,
made me think of the like classes that used to just like pour out mercury for the kids to like play with and stuff. And everything. I was just like, don't do that.
Oh.
but look how it moves away from your body heat.
Austin yelled, Alex, TOS.
What does that mean? He can't control me.
Mm-mm.
Is he trying to ask for tits on stream? Because we're not allowed to do that, Austin.
We're not allowed to-
God. Stop trying to get us to do that.
Yeah, stop trying to get me demonetized, Austin.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, Austin. Everybody yell at Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
Hi, Austin. I don't know you.
Unless you do, unless you're donating. You know, you want to see those titties, we got to see those biddies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fact right
fucking
there.
get it. Where have all the reds gone? Sorry.
Where all the red's gone and where are all the gods?
Speaking of, is there still a Snooty Mage Patreon that can be
There
bought?
is. There certainly is. It's at Slooty Mage.
Yes, we did it.
Perfect.
We did it.
Branding.
Please don't yell at me. I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
You'll have to say you're sorry.
And that you're sorry.
You do have to say that you're sorry.
Oh, like John on these clamp ass wings because I can't help myself.
Clamp ass wing.
You knew exactly what I meant. God, I fucking loved clamp. No, I think that if it's pronounced Minotaur, isn't that the show that you can go to where they dance?
Sure.
Yes.
I feel like Channing Tatum did a movie about that. I really said, let's draw high heels just for funsies.
All
Yeah,
right.
that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, it could have been a motorcycle.
Could have been a motorcycle. Yeah,
There we go.
yeah, I'll accept it.
So wait, Austin, have you finished Arcane? Is that what you are?
No.
He's like
He's
on
driving
season 2, episode 7.
the best
and
episode.
The best episode.
What are you even doing?
I don't know. Well, I think what happened was he was telling Kaycie and I about it, and then he got to season 2, episode 7, and he was like, well, I don't know if I liked it as much as you guys. And then we screamed at him for maybe 2 hours, and I feel like it may have deterred him. I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I don't get any issue with that.
It seemed fine at the time.
The boy must learn when he is wrong.
Wait, they don't love you like I love you.
And Heimerdinger's little hands.
Once again, amazed by the speed, first off, and creativity of people on the internet and what they have created in the Arcane fandom. Just astonishing.
Yeah.
It's simultaneously inspiring and infuriating. It's
Yes.
like, why can't I? Why can't I?
Man, I have so many ideas that I want to do of like Arcane character art, and I'm like, I just need enough prompts on Art Corner and Doodle Crew to line up so that I can just like take a hard turn into drugs. Sorry. Drugs.
Those are the times though where I'm just like, coffee isn't cutting it, and I need more time to do art. It's like, no. It's not the answer. Seems like it would be. It's not going to be the answer.
Yeah. Art doesn't pay the drug money.
It doesn't.
Art doesn't pay the anything money sometimes.
Yeah.
Those were the PSAs we needed when we were kids. Drugs don't pay. Get out of here. Art doesn't pay.
They legit, on our second day of art school or first day of art school or something, they were like, yeah, most of our graduates end up working at McDonald's, but they're happy making their art in their studios. And we were like, what?
Inspiring.
Hey.
Yeah.
I loved that so many of the like graduates, or not even graduates, but people who had gone to the school and then gone off to work on other stuff, or just guest speakers that they brought in, I swear 95% of them were just like, yeah, I didn't finish school. I was good and I got a job. And so I left and did that. And we're like,
Oh.
This is not a ringing endorsement for your school.
That being said, I don't think I would have. I got my start in my big girl career from art school because I knew somebody who referred me for a job. So I can't shit on it too much.
I mean, you can.
Okay. Expensive.
Do whatever we want.
Yeah, no one's here to stop you. Yeah. Okay.
Are you worried about the resurrected corpse of the Art Institute?
I am constantly worried. Yeah. No, I think my biggest thing is I just wish I wouldn't have gone so young. I wish I would have grown up a little bit before, because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I would not have met Alex if I didn't go to art school.
Yeah. That's really at the end of the day, whenever like we're talking about this stuff, I'm like, but I met Kaycie, so which led to everything else.
Everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would not have met Sarah.
we wouldn't be having ice cream soon.
We wouldn't be. We would not. I would not have been having ice cream or cookies.
However, monetarily, art school is a terrible decision. Everybody should be wary about it.
Yeah.
Especially with online schools being cheaper and easier, and all you have to do is worry about getting the software you need. But you do miss out on the social stuff.
Yeah.
Just go hang out at the local college, and you can make a bunch of friends.
For
Yeah,
real,
people
though.
think you're a student, so
Yeah, that's fine.
No one questions.
It always cracked me up when we would go to like CMU or Pitt and see all the college kids there. And I was like, they looked like college kids. And we just looked like strays.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you look like collegiate and we look unwashed.
many.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Certainly
blame
subscribed.
charcoal drawings for like most of that, though.
Truth.
Yeah. There was not a singular time of me falling asleep like at the computer or on my animation table. Like, yeah. I did not properly rest in college.
Same. There was 4 years that I don't think I went to bed before 3 a.m. more than 5 times.
Yeah. Can confirm.
Yeah. Kaycie knows. I was up watching Fly Away Home every day.
As you do.
Well, that was because I didn't have cable at my house. I would just watch DVDs. So it's why I know National Treasure so well and all the seasons of Gilmore Girls, because I would just put those on and animate with them in the background and rot my brain.
That's how you do.
That was gaining knowledge. You were getting references that you can then put in other things.
Exactly. It was all part of the education.
Yes.
It's important that you know the entire dialogue of that X-Men cartoon where they're young and in college.
X-Men Evolution?
Yes.
Great show.
I
love that show.
Love it.
Sorry, I'm losing my shit over X-Men Evolution.
No, it's so good.
It's so good.
That's one I didn't know about until Emily was like, come over and animate. And she's just like, I'm in mid-season 2 of this show. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
Love it.
A+, good friend.
I would say introducing someone to X-Men Evo, that's a good friend.
Yeah, but I could have done it better.
Nah.
I could have made a better pitch.
Sometimes you just kind of gotta go for it.
I was not always good at being a human in school.
Wasn't a
Learning.
requirement for art school.
Thanks, guys. What you getting?
Eraser, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the seasons of Gilmore Girls. It's true.
That's a
Yeah.
good girl.
Your art school is going to close and no one will be able to prove that you went there. I was talking about that recently where like, cause I have my, degree, obviously we were joking about hanging stuff up at our office and everything. I was like, my degree is ugly. I don't want to hang up my college degree here. Went to an art
Oh,
school,
no.
the most poorly designed piece of graphics that I own.
Ugh.
But I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I assume it has to be like logged somewhere, like legally that I
Yeah.
went, but like I don't know what happens when the school closes and it just doesn't exist anymore. I don't know how that works. I feel like it'd be very difficult to get like my transcripts, but there's got to be proof somewhere that I graduated.
Yeah, for sure.
One hopes.
Gotta be.
Genuinely never needed it though, so.
Yeah. Well, I think as long as you have your degree for the most part, they're like, yeah, it's good enough.
Enough. Ooh, okay. Older and Dumber wants to know, anyone ever watch Metabots?
I think so.
That is not one I know. It did make me want to talk about Zoids, though, which is not what you asked, but it is another metaphor.
It's not what you asked for, but it's what I'd like to talk about in the moment.
Yep. I'm really good at this.
I love it.
Yeah, it's not one I'm familiar with. Tell us more, Older and Dumber.
No one's watched Metabots, Hunter.
Okay, also, if it's Hunter, you're sweet baby, and I was probably too old.
Oh, man.
Hunter, I'm so old.
You guys want to hear a great story about Emily and also me and also Kaycie harassing a poor child at a convention?
Yeah.
So
What could go wrong?
nothing could go wrong. It's so
Yeah.
good. So we were at a GalaxyCon, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we were at GalaxyCon and we were in a booth and Kaycie and Emily were selling artwork and I was there dragging people to the booth. It was great. And the kids next to us, they like had a whole bunch of like, I don't know. I don't even remember what their merch was. I know they had the knitted Charmander in the Pokeball because I have
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
And they had some other stuff there. But we were talking to them for like 2 days. And like, it was fine. And then on day 3, for whatever reason, we got started talking about Animorphs, as one does. I think it was because of Kaycie's art. And the kid looks at us, he goes, Animorphs? My mom read those books. And the 3 of us descended on him like wolves. We were like, oh, your mom? Oh, so we're ancient? Oh, so you're just a baby? Are you even legal to be here right now? And this poor kid was like, no, I didn't mean it. Like he was trying so hard to backtrack, but it made us go harder.
Yeah, we went
was great.
really, really hard at him.
For like hours. Like he wouldn't even look at us after a while. It was great.
Well, and I feel like it was such a weird like lead up to it where we had kind of been like picking back and forth and everything, and this was just the like you served up the perfect thing for us to just absolutely go ham on.
And we did.
We did.
We didn't waste time. We went right in for the kill.
Your mom?
Your mom read it? Oh God, that was so good.
Yep.
He was very sweet. He was a very nice kid.
I know, that's the thing. Like, much like we do to Austin, I was like, this was a genuinely nice person. And we couldn't behave.
No, not at all.
Yeah, they were all young. It's a whole table of youngsters.
They were. And they were trying so hard to do like content and everything. And we're just like, I remember when we used to do things like that.
All is to be said, you should be so lucky to sit next to us at a show. We're a goddamn delight.
Mm-hmm. We truly are. You should be so lucky.
I will say, one of them did put me like 8 to 10 years younger than I actually am, and that felt very nice. I was like, oh, that's
Aw.
very sweet. You're so wrong, but that's very sweet. Yeah, you can't show weakness around. You can't. Well, we move like raptors, so it's very coordinated, and
Yeah, that's accurate though.
but it's also my favorite because then like Kaycie is the sneakiest one where you're never expecting it, and then all of a sudden in with like the final hammer blow of just finish him. Oh, it's so good.
My favorite is when like Kaycie is so horrified or befuddled by whatever's happening that she just goes into full like, you dumb idiot. Like there's not even a real insult to be had. She just kind of is like, you're so stupid.
Oh no!
Gets me every
I
time.
feel so bad whenever it happens.
But it's always warranted in the moment.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, so good. So good.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how to paint. I'm just doing my best.
You're doing great.
I just think that this picture needs more tangents.
What about cosines?
Them too. They can come too.
Well, none of that is sparking joy, so we're just gonna.
Marie Kondo that shit into the sun.
It's gone.
Whee!
Oh, the O and hand thing. Okay, I was trying to figure out. Well, I was like, what the hell is the O and hand thing? I was saying, trying to remember his character's last name from Jurassic World and keep coming back to, nope, that's a porn actor. I cannot tell.
Yes,
Oh,
a
and
common
Brady.
mistake.
That's the Chris Pratt character, right?
It is, yeah.
I've seen it once.
You're nailing it.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm trying to remember what the guy from Jurassic Park 3, what his name is. The
I've got you. Which one?
the like intern guy under Grant.
Oh, damn it.
That should have died to birds, but didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, damn it. What was his name?
and in the dream, he turns to Alan in the plane and is a block.
Alan.
Alan.
Is
So
it
you-
really Billy Austin, or are you
It is,
lying?
it
No,
is
it's
Billy.
Billy. It's Billy.
Oh. Austin, this is why we keep you around.
Okay. you
No
can-
other reason. Billy. Man.
Vince Vaughn is in Jurassic Park
Mhm.
Too, yeah.
He is, yeah.
in the second.
With the
of that?
T-Rexes.
He spits in her hand in
Ugh.
so bad at names. Redhead.
Yeah,
Felicia
she's
Day.
another famous actress too.
Felicia Day.
Felicia Day. That would be such a wild change of like vibe in Jurassic Park 2 if Felicia Day was in that. Oh man.
Who's it actually? Jessica Chastain?
Or
No.
Bryce Dallas Howard,
No.
They look the
No.
same to me. Like,
or
I get them confused constantly.
I'm Googling it. I
Christina
can't-
Hendricks, Yosef Bridge,
Julianne Moore.
Jodie Foster or something like.
Julianne
Yeah.
Moore.
Julianne Moore.
God.
Jodie Foster's not a redhead.
I'm looking this up because it's
Yeah,
going to drive.
Julianne Moore, you're right.
Hi.
I'm way ahead of you. I was like, I can't handle it anymore.
Dinosaur autism saves the day again.
As it so often does.
I got that dino autism. Dinotism.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Ain't got enough
Dinotism.
dinosaurs in it. Spared no expense.
Oh gosh. See, class, this is where we've reached the gas leak portion of the show.
I've done enough damage here today, I think.
Yeah, we're close on time. I would say probably 10-minute warning.
Okay.
I like how nobody called out saves this week.
Said, maybe not these ones. Maybe.
I did have a crash. I tried to keep it low key, but luckily the recovery file
Oh, thank
was
goodness.
Recovered.
yeah.
Oof.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I wasn't ready for that news.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have to go sit down for 10 to 15 business days.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Wouldn't it? This is sure a bird.
This is a bar.
Type of bird.
What up, bird? Now I'm just thinking of Always Sunny. Dang it.
Is that one you've watched?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know. The consumption of media for me is really off the rails in all directions.
Can I say, I think one of my all-time favorite Charlie Day roles is him in Pacific Rim. Because he's just extra unhinged, and it's so good.
The one about Florida?
Yep.
God.
That's literally a joke for like 5 people. Oh, God.
Pretty much.
So funny.
I don't know what wires got crossed in my brain that I thought.
So good, though. So good.
There are just times, like, especially when I'm going through like a quiz or something, that like I just sit and think about how dumb I am. Because I'm like, what is that? Like, why is that the answer that's coming to mind?
Oops.
Well, what can you do?
I would love to know why, like, the neural pathways made themselves the way that they did. Because I was like, these don't connect. This is not.
Mhm.
No, you're
This is
just
not
wrong.
Right. And you know you're wrong, but you're like, well, I'm going to say it anyways because it's not bringing anything else up.
Yeah, it's just, you just gotta do it. Like, but
You
I don't
just
want
gotta
to.
say it.
You just gotta do it.
Just you gotta live through it.
Charlie Day and weird lipped guy from Torchwood yelling at each other. Peak movie making.
I ship them.
Another ship was launched.
Oh, I know what you mean by weird lipped guy. Yeah, I did ship them in that movie. Okay.
Ron
All right.
Perlman?
I'm sorry. I was just reading that message and not absorbing it, but yeah, no, you're right.
You never agreed to absorb it, so I think that's fine.
I've agreed to nothing.
I've agreed to nothing. Okay. I don't know, dude.
Mm-mm.
This 10-minute warning really threw me for a loop.
I'm
No.
sorry.
Do not be. It's needed. It's necessary. Let's go hard.
Yeah.
Go hard or go home.
I need.
To know I could
I'm
just
all
go
out of
home.
home.
I'm so lost without you. Oh, I should have saved before I did that. Yeehaw. Yeah, that was good. Good job. Good job.
No guts, no glory.
I'm surprised with all the singing. My cat didn't come back in. I feel like when there's singing happening, like, what are you doing? Stop it, you're dumb.
I didn't approve of any of this.
Exactly.
Just see the one little paw come up and like put it gently on your mouth.
It's because I sing to her all the time.
Oh,
Whatever song is playing in my home at the time, I will sing in meows to my cat so that she can understand it and enjoy it too.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, those are the ones where I'm just like, I can't have other people over. I don't know how to have. I don't know how to be around humans anymore.
you say it like we wouldn't be right there with you.
Okay, let me rephrase. I can't have new humans. Only humans that I've already vetted and been weird around.
Yeah, that's fair though. Those are the type that I'd allow into my home as well.
10 minutes left, Emily. You don't have time for shadows. What are you doing?
You have all the time in the world for shadows.
I should shadow. Shadow. Yeah.
I decided to go ham, and so far it's been a good decision, so I think you should too.
I don't like this.
I hope that your drawing is now a ham.
It is! It's a ham! Surprise!
Oh my gosh. Can I tell you though, a internet thing that haunts me and follows me related to ham is fucking steamed hams from Simpsons, because I didn't know that one and it came up at D&D. It popped up somewhere else and I'm just like, where are fucking steamed hams? I'm like, I don't know this one and so it's been haunting me.
I don't know what it is either, so I'm with you.
But have you not looked it up yet?
We
No,
did. We watched it at D&D, but it was just like now I'm just cranky about it because now it just follows me and mocks me.
It's like you didn't know about me.
Yeah. Remember me?
Remember?
I remember.
No, I remember. Steve Dams, I remember.
I don't know what's happening, but I like it.
Oh. I do like it because Joey and I get this way when we're doing live shows at Comic-Con when poor Hunter is trying to moderate and we're just, once again, being the obstinate Pokemon. Like, no.
So being delightful is what I've heard.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
keep coming, so
Yeah.
It's a formula and it works.
it does.
This is the formula, guys. It's backed by science.
Yeah.
No, not clone stamp. When has anyone ever used the clone stamp?
I have.
I have too, but still, I didn't need it for the moment, and I was annoyed.
It's been a long time though.
I use it if I need to do like photos and stuff.
Yep, it was for retouching and fixing photos back in the day.
I just like really doing it for fun. Like, what would this look like?
But now we have generative AI.
I'm still using pencils and paper. I am way behind in the times. One day, though. One day I'll have an AI. It'll be like Invader Zim, though. It'll be like my own personal GUR. I'll have the bad AI.
It's like a tuna.
Please generate this photo for me to make room for the tuna.
All along.
I saw a squirrel. It was doing like this.
Let's go to my room, pig. That's my cat all the time.
I love that so much.
I love you, Pinky. I love you. Okay, I think I'm. No, there's a crotch issue.
Oh no, his bulge.
Can't be contained. Sorry, I don't know why you became transatlantic. It
Can't be contained.
can't be contained.
Too much.
Man.
Oh my god.
Like a gritty texture over top, and then I'm gonna call it good.
My brain went to now you're clone stamping gritty across your.
The best use of the clone stamp tool I've ever heard.
It's been a week, guys.
It's been a night. I feel like we really covered all the fandoms. All the anime fandoms.
Anime specifically.
I think we touched on pretty much every anime ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
Well, we
really
did
old
mention
ones.
robots and high school and
Kissing.
yeah,
Yeah.
we nailed it.
We shipped like 8 different couples.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I
So
feel really good. I'm good about this, guys.
Yeah, we did a lot of work here today.
We did good work here today.
Oh no.
Okay, Eraser.
Look.
We've done it. We drew a bird.
There
Just this
are, tentacle monsters on the beaches of Elden Ring.
Woo.
Oh. So it's a weird.
Now tentacles have been mentioned, so we won.
Yeah, we did it.
That was the last thing on our bingo card.
Yeah.
Now we can all go home.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Turned out tentacles was the magic word.
Surprised it wasn't the free space on the bingo card, honestly.
Yeah, really. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey, on that, let's do it. I need to stop. I need to stop. Who wants to show and tell first? Hey, let's do Joey.
I can go. I've been done for a while.
Oh, nice.
Brag about it.
So here's my
Oh, yeah.
Nona. She's ready to touch you for but a moment and convert your runes to strength.
Cool.
I like it.
But I tried to play around with some of that hairstylings there from Gurren Lagann and capture that old anime aesthetic. I do like, my big eyes, small mouth stuff. So I think I got it.
No, I feel like you nailed it with the hair, especially.
It's a
very
good
Yeah,
word.
that was fun. Like I just was dropping points with the pen tool and occasionally I throw a curve in there and it just sort of worked out. So I'm going to use that again in the future, I think.
Yeah. God, I love drawing hair. It's always a good time. Oh, and hey, if people want to see you draw hair and so many other things, where can they see all of that?
So you can find me everywhere on the internet at Slooty Mage. Some of it's not safe for work, but it's all posted there. So if you don't want to see that, just look at the description and you're safe. You can also support me on Patreon, patreon.com/SlootyMage. And I also help host a podcast called Older and Dumber, Older the letter N Dumber. We post new content every week. It's usually just us bullshitting and hanging out. So that's fun. And you can also sometimes catch me streaming gaming content with @Maylia. So I think she might still be sniffing around the chat if she wants to throw her own info in. But yeah, I'm all over the place, man.
Do a lot. You guys are busy. It's too far back. I know she was here.
Sometimes I'm even on this Doodle Crew thing. So
yeah.
when my computer works.
And even that's not necessary. Like sometimes.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll do it live.
Exactly. That's absolutely where we're at with Doodle Crew. 1000%. All right, Kaycie.
Me. Yeah. Let me. No.
Ah!
No art for you.
It's all happening. All right. I got my Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcane
Oh my god.
crossover
Look at him.
situation. Got some graffiti. Got some paint and shit. He's got
Oh my
Hex Tech in the Millennium Puzzle.
In the Millennium Puzzle, nice.
I can't. I love it so much.
We got fuck
It's
Iowa
his
Corp.
face. It's his face. I love it so much.
Yeah, the face is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Here's my full
Yeah.
situation.
Oh,
Amazing. So good.
This is really fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Where
Okay,
can people find you, follow you, and support you?
Oh my gosh, you can heckin' go to my linktree, linktr.ee/KCD Studios, and there you can find my webcomic, which is about these two idiots falling in love with each other through the power of music. And once you're done with that, you can listen to me on Animorphs Anonymous, talk about Animorphs and all the other Applegate and Michael Grant properties with my friends. And we do a live stream sometimes, and Emily's on that one, and she's reading Animorphs for the first time. And then you can go listen to Late Starters with Pokemon Tabletop RPG. I play a big anxious boy who's figuring his life out and maybe figuring out dates and stuff. We'll see.
Maybe.
And then, yeah, I'll be on Art Corner, which is like the third Tuesday of every month, and I'll draw more stuff and dick around and stuff. So
Yeah. It'll be more like this. So if you liked this, you should definitely check that out. And if not, then I can't help you. Sarah?
all right. I realized I should drop it in the thing.
That's
In the thing. All right. Present.
fine.
present now.
Presents.
It's been a while since I've done this.
It's been a while.
I believe in you. You got this.
Do I?
It can go wrong.
I just don't know it yet.
This one.
Hey, I see.
Are you seeing it?
Almost. Hey. Boop.
There it is.
Fine.
Oh, no, I like that one better. Sorry. No. I've done it wrong. I've
You're
done it wrong.
Representing Sarah.
I've done it
now.
wrong.
I've done it wrong there. All right, we're not touching anything.
So after my I can't say it, crisis,
Existential crisis.
Crisis.
We're there.
and
We've
I
all been
realized
there.
I haven't drawn in a long time, and what is my style anymore? And for 48 hours, I freaked out, and then I went, "Oh, that's right, Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha." So I did those characters as my in my comic book style, because I have a dog boy and a cute girl and a corgi in that comic, and I'm like,
my God, it's
this is-
serendipitous.
yeah. So that's what I did.
Yay.
Delightful.
Cute. Also, I love Ein. Ein is best boy.
Mine is best boy.
Yeah, and especially now that I have an actual corgi in my life, and he is exactly like in the show.
Amazing. Oh, do you have any specific place where you'd like people to find your stuff?
Right now you can, I guess my website, that's the best one, sarahwilldesign.com. Hopefully it'll be updated in the next 3 weeks-ish, and it branches out to all of my stuff from there. So
Yay. We did it. Alex,
Oh no.
it's
All
time.
right.
It's a bird.
I'm gonna
It's
try
bird time.
something bold, and that's just moving this camera. I said it was bold. Was it a good idea? Probably not. Here we go. Enjoy this bird.
It's a
Fucking
Fletchender.
hell, Alex, get it together. It's a Fletchender that's, accurate to birds.
That's really awesome.
That is
Yeah.
really, really cool.
That shit.
Yeah.
If you ever want a real Pokemon, that's kind of what it would look like.
Hell yeah.
10 out of 10 would catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Hell
looks
yeah.
awesome. I love the way you draw bird wings.
I
That's
know.
so
What the
cool.
It's you just basically just draw the wing, and then it's
You draw the
it's
rest
there.
of the bird.
Draw the rest of the
You do
bird.
the
yeah.
rest of the bird. That's it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
easy
So
peasy.
cool.
it's bird fur.
It's
There you
bird.
go. That's my bird.
Excellent. Where can they find other of your birds?
Oh God, I have to hold this while I say this. Okay, this
Yeah,
is
you
the torture round. All right, so you can you can find me at linktr.ee/AlexandBirds at AlexandBirds on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, not Facebook, but honestly, don't find me there. That's weird, dude. That's for friends. Anyways, you can find me on podcasts. I do Animorphs Anonymous, Dungeons and Dragon Beams, Late Starters, Horse Girls. Poor Emily having to run through all of these
I can
things.
find
I'm
them.
so
I can
sorry.
find all of them.
We also do ones like Questmaster, which is our twice a year charity stream. So we're going to have one coming up for International Women's Day. It's going to be great. Emily's there. It's a fantastic time. We torture our friends as one does.
Oh yeah, get them.
Yeah.
It is good. It's a good
You
time.
know.
And you can catch up on all of those. They're over on YouTube if you search for Questmaster. So you can watch us do them live on like StreamYard like this, but you can also see us do them live at Dragon Con. So very, very cool. Okay, you're free. Yay!
You can rest now, child.
Okay. Yeah. It's me. Look, I drew a cute anime girl. How weird for me. So new and different from all the things I usually draw. Yep. That's it. I just drew an anime girl. That's all.
Look at that.
I don't know, Swan. Those legs look proportional.
I know. It's weird. Wait till she stands up, though. They're going to unfold like 2 more times, and it's going to be some eldritch horror shit. Yeah. She looks cute now. It's actually a monster.
Oh man, that sounds like a fun prompt. Turning anime girls into eldritch horrors.
Just saying. It's a thing we can do. Also, chat, if you want to hang on to that one and throw it at us, we might have a Older and Doodle crossover coming up on an episode.
Baby,
so.
somebody throw that at me.
Yeah, I think you've got a willing participant already. So yeah, you can find more of my stuff all across the internet at a Swan named Emily. It's all the things. I try and get it on all the places, all the sites. So if you want to find me, that's usually the best place to do it. There is only one N in my last name, but when you do a Swan named Emily, it's 2 N's and it gets confusing. So just heads up on that. That's been an interesting challenge for people lately. I have an Etsy, I have a Patreon. You can get stickers. I usually turn things from Doodle Crew into stickers. So that's very fun. And also random stuff that my friends say, which is amazing. If you want to watch more of me, I'm on Art Corner. I'm on Guild of Granddaughters. I am also able to be listened to on In Addition and Animorphs Anonymous, reading the Animorphs books for the first time. I'm guesting on the current episodes of Late Starters if you want to listen to me play that. And probably many other things going on. I think I do a lot of things. You can find them. I post about most of them. You can also join our Discord if you'd like to be a part of the art community, or if you have art friends who would like to possibly join and hang out and share their stuff. It's very fun. It's very cool. We have good people in there. If you want to see more of Doodle Crew, we are at Doodle Crew Draw. I was just informed that I should probably grab that on Blue Sky, which I don't know that I've done yet, but we're at least on Instagram and Facebook for now. But it's the place where I get to post cool art of all the people who participate by episode and all of that. And then all the VODs end up over on my YouTube page, which is also a Swan named Emily. But yeah, once again, a huge shout out. Thank you to Your Art Friends, the podcast, for getting this idea. You can find all of their stuff at yourartfriends.card, which is CARRD.co. It's a very fun thing. They're artsy people as well. It's Shmandrew Art and Beth B. Rad. Very, very cool and talented people. So I'm happy for this prompt that I yoinked from them, and we'll be excited to post that and tag them and do that whole internet community thing. So thank you everyone for hanging out with us. Thank you for coming along on this anime journey. And hey, here's to another 1,000 episodes. Goodbye.
Believe it.